I don't know. I'm not looking at the map. Give me a second.
Left or right?
Left.
Okay, and that was 13 damage, 18
Yes.
damage. Alright, plant thing. Rar, rar, rar. Minor heal.
Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Yeah,
Pretty much.
hit point up.
With
Guys,
the
it's
moonbeam, it's
healing
not going
more.
to do a hell of a lot, but it's fighting for its life. It's trying.
Well, it's trying to survive. It's casting its
Yeah.
heals.
Wait,
It's like, I've only got 3 spells left a day.
wait, what just cast his heals?
Right,
The plant.
The plant.
the plant.
Okay, when you're done with
It's
that plant,
dying.
Rose,
See that?
once the plant is done, make it roll another deck save for another 3d10 damage.
See, I think
Wow.
this is actually
it
beneficial for us. I think this is
Okay.
actually beneficial for us. Want to know why?
Oh,
This
nice
plant
damage.
obviously has healing capabilities. If we can harness its healing capabilities, we now have a healing source, and we can just make
Yeah,
it,
you notice that is
squirt the
nearly
plant at
dead.
people.
Ah. Yeah, this
That
moonbeam
plant
is
is nearly dead.
nearly killing it.
Victor, you are
I'm
up.
sorry.
What do you do?
I'm sorry. I'm not planning on
Throwing the
carrying
first
all
one
3-2
at
in my fucking pocket.
the first one at the plant.
Okay,
And I just add this to that.
that's a hit.
So 21 damage to the plant.
Hun, can you give that little ring that you had on your game for the
Yeah.
mushroom people? Go.
That one?
Yep.
Resized, of course.
Thank you. Doing that because I figure,
Does show that it's lootable.
yes,
In WoW terms, it has sparkles
anything
above
and
it.
everything is lootable, but you guys were wanting to.
Okay. So does it look like
Alright.
it died or is it still there?
Yeah, it screams in epic pain. And Dash, you are a druid.
Yeah.
You hear something in druidic.
Okay.
Nobody else knows it.
Next, just so you know, Victor's gonna then turn and throw a dagger back at one of the guys that passed by him. As part of the other thing. Does a 19 hit?
I do believe so. Yes. Which one do you want to go for?
The one in front of Tolly.
Tolly?
Okay.
So this one?
And how much was that?
It
7.
will be 8.
8? Yep.
because
It does one. It does one extra. We haven't fixed that dagger yet.
Yeah. So technically, 22 on the plant and 8 on the thing. And then after the daggers come back to me.
Welcome in, everybody. Hi, and your bonus action is probably to disappear, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yeah. Dash, check your damn.
I already looked.
Okay, it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
No, it's Easter Bunny's turn.
Oh, god damn it. Let me know when Peter's done.
I will. They're done now. Your turn.
Alright, so Gosimo is going to snap his fingers to stop the moonbeam as he then goes to, because I can only have one concentration spell at a time, and I think my health is more important than that thing dying. Plus, it's already near death anyways.
It is dead.
No, it's dead? No.
Note the thing around it.
Okay, then. Well, from there, are those 2 creatures in front of us still alive? Yes, they are.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure me and the healer over here needs a little bit of help. Just saying.
Hence why I start throwing daggers back that way.
Fair enough there. God damn it. Nah, I'm debating. It's probably be a good idea to do this. So he is gonna summon his fire spirit in front of him. So about
Okay.
right here. So that way
Give me a
these
second, I gotta
two,
find something.
yeah. So these two guys right
Sword.
here will end up taking the summoning fire damage once you find your pictured.
Found it.
Alright, perfect.
And how much is that? Remind me?
So they must do a dex save of 15 or take a 2d6 fire damage.
No.
So they both failed?
Yep.
Alright, so 2d6 fire damage. 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then for his bonus action, he is going to summon a healing spirit right next to him to heal him. Well, I say next to him, it has to be in his space. Just so you know. So you won't be able to put up an image, but the spirit is in his space. So that way it heals him. So let me do that as well. That's right, I got a upcast. 1 second.
Are you attaching a full-size drow?
And representing his spirit.
I see, I think my... Oops. What was the upcast again for that?
Minus L space the level.
No, I was trying to see what the level was I was going for. I think it was level 3. They said I'm all out of 3rd level spells.
No, you're out of 2nd level.
That's what I thought.
You have one. No, that's Kai.
My bad.
Yeah,
There
you
we
have
go.
one 3rd level.
I see what I did wrong. So 3rd level it is. Alright, so
Yeah.
now I get to take some healing, and then I'll be able to throw this over to Asutali so she gets some healing. What was that heal for this? But that will be it for his turn.
1d6 hit points.
2d6 for the upcast.
2d6, yeah.
So Gosmo gets 7 HP back.
Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
I'll let you deal with your health.
There you go. And
So,
I'm updating it.
Asatali, you are up.
Not alright.
And I'm quickly gonna go to the bathroom. You can. Please.
I can do stuff with the things, I guess.
The basic, yeah. Thank you.
She does realize I don't know their abilities.
No.
Fine.
I'm assuming they may. I'm assuming they give you give you vulnerability to necrotic before they attack you with necrotic
Well, the thing
damage.
is
So
that-
it's pretty simple.
Well, the thing is that, though, since we didn't do any type of saves for those resistance to be, like, imposed onto us, I'm thinking it might be, like, a limited time they can do it.
I would think so, right?
Yeah, because ain't no way they'd just be able to do that all the time without us having any type of save.
I think that would be more of an aura, something about them that's drifting in the air around them. Technically, we didn't. We might have gotten a save for it, but maybe it was something we already rolled for earlier.
But we didn't roll anything earlier when we stepped in here.
Right. So perhaps we should have been rolling for that. Rose, is it okay if I let everyone roll a Constitution save against that effect?
It's a recharge ability.
Rechargeability. Okay, we'll leave it at that then.
That's why. I just need to know if it hit or not because I had to go pee. Really bad.
Didn't roll anything.
Anyway,
Rolling
I'll
now.
tell you.
that's
Holy
it for all
cow.
my 3rd level spells. 2nd level spells only got, like, 1st level spells.
Okay, that is not a hit.
No. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. And then it's L. I'm giving myself 10.
That's fair.
10 HP.
It is very important to heal yourself.
Any bonus
Okay.
actions?
That was my bonus action.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're not moving because they're right there.
I'm gonna get 2 attacks of opportunity if I back up.
Mm-hmm.
1. You'll get 1.
The dragon thing in the middle is a fire effect by your teammate.
That's friendly.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
you only
then
get-
I suppose I can try to disengage here. Okay, attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
I guess.
they have Spirit Guardians. I need to roll for them. Hold on. That is a fail. That's a fail. Kai, damage, please.
Meow.
Your Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, but how much? What am I doing? I can't remember.
I'm back here now.
That's at the 3rd level.
So that's 3d8.
3D8. There we go. My brain. Don't make me think. That's not what I wrote. 3. That's not a 3. That's a 3. 14.
Thank you. The left one looks like it's basically a poking dead. How much? Fortune. Alright, Kai, you're up.
It's my turn, we say. Well, wonderful. I'ma smack someone. I'm gonna try
This one
those.
looks nearly dead. This one looks fairly close.
Well, I will try to hit the one that looks closer to death first.
That is a hit, and that is a kill.
That is wham, bam. Don't thank you, ma'am. And I don't think I have very many bonus attacks left, but I guess I'll use one of them. Heck. Where was it? Boom. Oh, I got those back at the short rest. I didn't realize that. That means longsword. 26 for 5 damage.
Doesn't kill this one, but that hurts it.
Hey, 5 damage is 5 damage more than it had off of it a second ago. And I will say...
And that's an end?
Yeah, that was my bonus action. That was my action. And I'm going to stay here because I don't want it really to get away from me.
Yeah, it's going to stay in threat range, but move over to go whack a bitch. And this is normal damage. No longer. And 19 to hit you, Gosimo?
Yes.
Okay, you are resistant to the necrotic at this point.
Yep.
Can I use my reaction?
Go right ahead.
Alright.
What would you like to
Silvery barb.
react with?
Yeah, silvery barbs.
That was silvery barbsing.
And
It's not hit.
the advantage goes to Kai.
All right, thank you.
Roll your wild magic.
Yes, ma'am. 6.
A 6.
Does not affect it.
Alright.
Barely. You're one number off from a wild magic. It's the skin of your heritage and chin.
It was sitting there going, hey, I'm still here,
So-
waiting.
As
Call me.
Arson casts to distract the thing from trying to hit Gosimo, you all feel for a second that familiar shimmer, but it solidifies into like normalcy, not quite going wild.
It was an almost goddamn it, Arson.
Nah. It'd be goddamn arson if it just raises like more undeads. They'd be like, God damn it, arson. What the fuck?
Now, Rose, is it the end of their turn? Do they get to take more damage from
Right.
my spirit guardians?
That is a fail. Please roll.
9. I don't want to. 9. You can't make me. 9.
It does the
Thank you.
damage.
It's not yet dead. Arsenic, you are up.
It's not quite
Are you
dead
going-
yet. Oh, you know, I wish I could just reroll those 2 1s in that damage. It would have been so nice. They couldn't have been like a 4 and a 5.
Tasha,
Yeah, give me a second.
thank
You
you.
can do it.
I'm
You
going
can do
to-
it.
Smack it with another Eldritch.
I
Okay.
think you got this. I think you got this.
Uh, 24 and 23 to hit. Good damage though.
You know something? I think so far the MVPs have been the two kill snipers. We had one from ZZ and one from Tasha. Now, you know, you two are doing good with your sniping.
Exactly. Yes, they are.
Done by that time. And it does not need a Torah anymore.
Right now, we just got a plant to deal with.
No, plant's dead.
Plant's dead.
So,
Well, I mean to look over and see if there's any loot involving it.
let's see. I can do a 2d4, no, 2d6, 6 times for myself. To bring me up some heals. So, I think I'm just going to do that right quick.
So, knowing where we are at timeline
I know.
wise,
Anything you want to do with the plant? Before we
I figure we quickly examine it, see if there's anything salvageable, alchemical wise, or something, because it seemed to have healing abilities that could theoretically mean it has healing properties.
there's the one.
That's a 4, so no.
So,
I'm not
Victor can't
thinking.
see shit.
just so you know, I'm using the last of the time frame of my healing spirit to get me some health, and then sending it over to Asutali to give her some health before it vanishes, since it only lasts for 1 minute. The wildfire spirit stays. It's just
1
the
minute
healing
is
spirit.
10 rounds of combat, so basically, calculate out 10 rounds of healing.
Yeah, so it's 2d6 plus my healing modifier.
Yeah.
So you can guarantee that we're pretty much back up to full health.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fix that.
Alright, so me and Asutali
Alright.
should be back up to
Doesn't
full
want
health.
to do this. Give me an investigation check and a nature check.
I did
an
my
arcana check.
investigation check. I didn't find out anything. My character's like, it could be medicinal, and then walks over to it, looks at it.
Investigation is first.
My character walked over to it, looked at it, went, "Yep, it looks like a plant to me. I don't know what to do with it."
I think I'm gonna burn a luck on my investigation.
You don't have luck points in this.
Oh.
That's Neil's
I
game,
did
not
it.
mine.
Oh, I was actually
hit
looking at the character sheet and I saw luck on there.
If you have the luck feat, that's a different thing, but that works exactly the same as my luck.
Okay, then no, I was just looking at the actual character sheet, looking underneath the feats and traits. Then at the
Yeah,
bottom.
You have luck feet?
Then you have the lucky feat, which means you have luck points, which are
And
the
then
ones
you
I
can.
use.
From the
I just give
Wayfarer.
everyone access to them because I found them very useful.
Okay, yeah, Master's from the Wayfarer.
Then
Yeah, you got lucky.
You can use it.
Sweet.
By the way, how much HP am I at now?
You should be back
Full.
at full health.
You're a lifesaver, thank you.
You're all good. God damn it.
That's the one.
Okay.
To think it got even worse.
Go ahead and reroll it.
Can it get worse the second time? No, 16. I take it.
You see a plant.
Apparently.
Yep, there's a plant here. I think it might be medicinal, but don't know what to do with it. Is what Kai is saying. Maybe this was a bad idea, and then let's go find somewhere we could camp down, and kneel down for a second. I'm feeling a little lightheaded after that battle. There might be something in these spores.
Gosmo looks over at the plant for a little bit, and he's gonna use Druidcraft to cast a blooming. If there's any like little plant pods or seeds that can bloom around this plant.
So, Asatali and Gosmo, you do notice that there are underneath its leaves. There are about 5 smaller pods. Currently closed, but they look like they can easily open. Probably not right this second. For some reason.
Would you say this is Rose? Would you say these are seed pods or like small little small plants like that you would put in a pot to carry somewhere else?
Little pot.
Little potted plant things. Okay.
Yeah, they're like maybe this big. Currently.
Oh my God!
It
is a shop. It's a little shop of horrors.
Except I haven't seen that. So.
Who wants a free Audrey too?
I would take it.
Rose's offering.
Not me.
Anyways.
Our druid wants a free
better.
Audrey too. Our druid wants a free Audrey too.
You see underneath about 5 little plants that can open, though currently they are not open.
Even with the Druidcraft?
With the Druidcraft, they do open. They look like a much smaller form of the big dead plant. And they shrink away from you guys towards the now very dead and slowly decaying plant that you guys had killed. And yeah, that's actually what Dash hears, because in Druidic, or plant, they're like, Mom?
Gosmo just kind of tilts his head. He tilts his head towards this and goes, I don't think I know many plants that can talk. As he just kind of like reiterate what he heard earlier to his crew, he's like, we pretty much just murdered this plant that, now that I think about it, I don't think this plant attacked us at all.
I told Victor attacked it.
Do we replant what are these young ones? Are you going to keep one with you as a familiar? I hear mages do stuff like that.
See, I would replant them here. However, before this creature over here died, which I'm still not exactly sure what it is, it said that it was trying to protect them from
Give me a nature
something.
check.
Oh.
Just Dash.
Perhaps we should
try
to figure it out then.
Well, we can try to figure it out, but we should probably take them with us, because whatever it was trying to protect it from seems to know how to use it or misuse it.
So, Dash, this is called
none of your business. I understand.
A Gravemire Bloom. They tend to go in areas that are rotting graveyards, necrotic areas, obviously poisonous. However, it was here because it's a poison temple. It was made here. If it could be somewhere else, it would have been. And from what you heard earlier, the him in question, you're pretty sure you know who that is.
So
Rose,
anyways,
be direct. Tell us.
It's Randak.
So, as Gosmos continue on, so I think it would probably be a good idea that we just take it with us, like just the whole thing with us. And find another location for them, because I'm pretty sure.
Alright, but you're carrying them.
Gosmo just kind of just let out a sigh. Of course I am. Gosmo would definitely uproot these plants. creatures.
6 potted plants.
Alright. Is anybody giving him advantage on this survival check to uproot them without trying to kill them by accident?
Well,
Nope.
I don't think I'm very good with nature. I've got +2 to it, but no proficiency in it.
Yep.
My
So
Probably
survival
not.
is +5, and I'm not proficient in it.
as Gosmo takes out
Uh,
his shovel, he goes, "If anyone can give me some guidance onto this, that'd be great."
I will give you
Guidance
guidance, and
and no
that's about
proficiency.
it. So that's all is what I can do. I
Dang.
might not
Yeah, no, I
approve of
can't help
I
there.
might not approve of your methods, but to me, this is a religious thing. You're a druid. This is a plant. I would expect similar if suddenly an angel appeared in front of me from my god and said, "Hey, I need you to do something." I'd look to you
That'll
and
work.
be like, "Hey, you're going to help me, right?"
Gosmo
You get my
just,
babies.
I would
Baby.
say, Gosmo turns his head in a slow manner as his head is cocked towards you, eyebrow raised, and goes, "Absolutely."
I feel this sincerity.
So yes, Gossamer, you now have 5 baby plants that are very terrified of you. They
Good.
kind of try to like slap at you, but like I said, they
Rose,
do need that.
just so you know, for the reference from Little Shop of Horrors, Aubrey or whatever the little plant is
Audrey
called,
too.
Audrey too, she's a carnivore and only eats meat.
No,
It's
drink
no.
eats blood.
Oh, blood. Yeah. Well,
Blood.
no. She starts off with blood, but later on
And then
she
she'll
was
eat the whole
only going
body
for
up.
the body, right?
It needs whole body
Yeah.
because there's more blood in the body.
True.
Fair.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. But yes,
But yes.
they're like carnivorous type things. They get harder to take care of.
Okay, and with
Then
that,
you have to find a dentist.
we're gonna leave it at that, where he gets his lovely little plants. And I'm gonna pick on Neil first. Favorite piece and improvement.
Well, let's see now. It was kind of fun all around. We had some stuff. We did some things. We fought some guys that were a little bit harder than they first turned out to be. Then the plant started regenerating itself. And we were like, oh my god, we got to do this. And then we were like, do that. And then we killed the plant. And then the plant had little babies. And the little babies were like, no, mommy.
Horrible outcome, right?
Thanks for the recap.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, you liked it all. Anything
It was
to
pretty good.
improve on?
I know. I thought that it went really well. Awesome. Next, Tasha.
Kind of disappointed I didn't get a wild magic surge this time, but
You're
I had fun.
disappointed. Oh my gosh.
I did expect one, but you didn't really cast as many spells as you could have.
That's true.
Nope. I think it's because I'm trying to conserve what spell slots I have.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. We need to get you a hold of a pearl of power or something so you can get a spell slot back once or twice.
Yes. I would use my sorcery points, but I only have a set number of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
Any improvements?
Nope.
More pizza. I mean,
We all go for some more.
ZZ.
I liked not dying.
not dying was very good.
Yes.
I definitely changed my answer to my favorite part is not dying.
My only improvement, more not dying.
At
Less
least you're
more
back to
dying.
full health.
No.
I have
appreciate that.
actually, I think in this group, I have yet to bring somebody down for more than like a round.
Well, that's
Other
because
than
we usually kill it within a
emotionally.
round of them.
I mean, yes. Emotionally is different.
Yeah, I know. You're a DM. You live off the tears of your players.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Speaking. Yeah. I'll ask later. Never mind. Go.
Yeah. Dash.
I want to say the absolute struggle fest of that fuck that word. The altar. Just the struggle to just like, yeah, let's just nail down, pour some water in the hand. Let's see how that turns out.
That was a bit of a clusterfuck, but it was great.
Yeah, no improvements. At least the hard fight actually felt balanced, so no improvements there.
And Tiger.
It was just overall just for me mostly average. However, Gasmo going, I want Plant Babies Audrey 2s was probably the highlight portion.
He has to be a Jew at some point, right?
He does. Hence why I said it's probably the highlight.
Yeah.
Improvement wise, nothing. Combat ran reasonably smooth.
I've been trying to make sure it stays smooth and fairly.
So, like I said, nothing really to add at this point in time.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
It's been wonderful having you all here. May your evenings be wonderful, and good night.
Do not forget to follow us on our YouTube at Sarelth, SARELTH, where we post every Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday the videos from the 4 different games that we do throughout the 2 weeks that we play them to try and get caught up. They are raw because we do not currently have an editor, but we're trying to sort of fix that. All of our social media links are on there, including our coffee, if you would like to help with that. As a caveat as well, there is a GoFundMe in my LinkTree if you would like to help Tasha for some of her medical stuff. We can discuss that at a later date, but just so that you guys know about that. And we will see you again on Friday. It was a pleasure to have you here, and talk to you later. Bye!
Later.
Bye.
Turtles.